And joining me now, the ranking Democrat and the House Homeland Security Committee, Congressman Bennie Thompson of Mississippi. Congressman Thompson, thank you for your time. You had very strong words about this hearing. Can we learn anything from this second round of hearings pushed by Peter King?
Well, I think what we learned is that some of the most dangerous people in our prisons are not people of the Islamic faith. They're just bad people. They're in there for drugs, they're in there for guns, and it's a matter of resources whether state and locals can accommodate those challenges. We found out that chaplains are not vetted in most instances at state and local level. We found out that there's very little money put into following prisoners after they leave incarceration, and so recidivism rate, for whatever the reason, is really high. So we found out that in many instances what we're looking at is a system that's unfunded, and a system that obviously is not looking at all of the dangers that incarceration brings.
Let me play a little bit of what Congressman Peter King had to say about these hearings. Let's take a listen. I'll get your reaction on the other side.
Yet the first radicalization hearing, which this committee held in March of this year, was met by much mindless hysteria, led by radical groups such as the Council of Islamic Relations and their allies in the liberal media, personified by the New York Times. Countering Islamic radicalization should not be a partisan issue. I would urge my Democratic colleagues to rise above partisan talking points.
And Congressman, let me get your reaction to what Congressman King said, rising above this partisan side of this, what he sees as partisan conversation.
Well, Peter is exactly right. What we were trying to say to him, if you're looking at radicalization in the prison population, let's start from the most dangerous and look at everybody. All of the research indicate that the Aryan Nation, the Aryan Brotherhood, and others operate within our prison system. They do everything they do inside the walls of our prison. So I say again to Chairman King, I'm not against what you're doing. It's just a narrow focus. The people that we really need to be concerned about, we didn't even talk about them today. And I think that's disingenuous to this whole radicalization review.
All right, Congressman Bennie Thompson of Mississippi, thank you so much for your time. We greatly appreciate you joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
And since we are in Chicago today, we're going to take